In this video, I'm going to tell you why meditation is important for you as a young man and what's the benefits and how to do it when you're living a busy life, living in a fast-paced world. I'll tell you a story. When I started meditation as a beginner, I used this app. I don't know what it was called. I think it was called Headspace or something like that. I never realized how meditation worked. I always thought, you have to close your eyes and imagine like this shiny light bulb over your head, or someone just focus on someone speaking to you while you close your eyes and just follow the step by step guide, step by step walkthrough. But, you know, doing this consistently every single day, I realized that's not how you actually meditate. Meditation, real meditation, the pure meditation, it's actually when you close your eyes and you focus on your breathing. You realize that you lost focus, your attention gone somewhere else, and then you return back to your breath. You keep doing that like a repetition in the gym. So it's like you're um, hitting reps in the gym. So each time you're doing it is a rep. This is a skill for you to become more present to the world. Become this like glowing um, figure when you navigate through life. You become so different in how you speak, how you present yourself, and it also, most importantly, helps with your mental health. So, how you should meditate? How should you begin as a beginner for someone who never meditated before? To that, I say you should just start meditating for 30 seconds every single day and write it as a habit on your tracker, whether that's on your phone or book. But I recommend on paper, which is much better, and then maybe like stick it on your wall. Just do 30 seconds every single day, and then slowly you progressively overload. Maybe in 3 weeks or 4 weeks' time, you do 1 minute of meditation, and then you gradually increase the bar, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Do that as many times as you can. And I recommend doing it somewhere where there's not too much noise. I know probably you're living in a house where there's like too much distractions, too much noise going in the background. Maybe you live in a big household. I suggest doing this somewhere quiet, not too quiet. Obviously, if there's a bit of noise, it's okay, but preferably maybe in your bedroom. But early morning in the day where everyone else is still asleep and you wake up, you can practice this meditation exercise daily. So remember, 30 seconds each day, and then when you feel like you need to increase the bar, you increase it by 30 seconds or 1 minute. If you have like ADHD, a lot of us, have this ADHD thing. I suggest maybe stick some paper on the wall where you meditate, like in your bedroom or in the living room, that says ADHD, and then you cross it out and then write focus below. That can also help a lot, or whatever words you can use. Just write it on the paper, and if it actually helps you to stay focused, then keep it on the wall. And you notice you're always losing focus and you're struggling to return back to your attention, then you can just look at that every single time. It helps a lot for me as well, so there's no reason why it should not help for you as well. So now let's talk about how do you actually meditate when you're a busy person. For someone who's living in a very fast-paced world, especially if you live in a city, you have a job, you go to university, you go to school. And to that, I would say, just on the days where you're very busy, obviously you're not gonna be going to school or going to work 7 days, 24/7. You're gonna have days where you're off. But on the days where you're really busy, this is what I do personally. Just meditate for like 3, 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Uh, don't do it for too long. Do it for 10 minutes if you're like advanced. You're meditating for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, things like that. But obviously, if you're watching this video, most of you have never meditated, or maybe you tried to meditate but you've given up. You don't know how meditation actually works. So yeah, just do it for a couple of minutes, And if you're really running out of time, you can always do it after you come back from work or school. And that can also help with other things, especially like, you know, if you're struggling to sleep, struggling to fall asleep, it can really boost your sleep when you're meditating. And if you're going to do it in the night time, I suggest lying down on your bed and meditating, and just do the same technique that I suggest in this uh, meditation. You just lying down, but still, you know, doing the same, uh, still following the same technique. Like if you're noticing that you're losing focus, your attention gone to something else, different thought, just return back to your breath, and just keep counting. That's also another thing you can do, where you count your breath. Breath number one, breath number two, breath number three. Like don't say it, but just say it in your mind. Breath number one, breath number two, breath number three. You can count. If you lose focus, that can also help just to really stay focused on your meditation. So now we're going to talk about different types of meditation that I know. There's another one that is called the metta meditation. I don't know if you heard of it. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But basically, what it means is you meditate, but you imagine someone in your mind that you're really close to, and that could be probably your family, dad, mom, siblings, or your girlfriend, or whoever it is. Doesn't matter whoever it is, but you just picture it in your mind and you meditate, and um, you imagine that person is showing gratitude to you, warm and compassion, on all these nice positive feelings towards you. And that's basically what metta meditation is. But I haven't really learned about it so much, but that's the knowledge I know about it. And the other one is called the box breathing. Um, it is kind of like a meditation, but it's basically what is box breathing is you inhale for 4 seconds. And well, obviously I didn't do it right, but basically you inhale for 4 seconds, then hold for 4 seconds, and then exhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and then repeat the process again. That is box breathing. But those kind of things are good if you're like going on stage, doing a large interview for something or company. And I assume most of you are not really doing that. Most of you are still in school, college. A lot of you are young men. So that's what it is for, and especially for me, if I'm recording this video, to warm me up. Now let's talk about what you can do when you're more advanced into the meditation practice. When you can do like 20 minutes or even more, you can start doing without an app. You can use your clock app. So you can just use a stopwatch or a timer, set a timer or set a stopwatch, and then just do the practice, um, instead of using the guided um, technique that's on the app. So obviously you're not gonna do that anytime soon, but it might take you a couple of months or a year where you can do it without a app. And that's what I done. So I do like 20 minutes, but I don't do 20 minutes every day, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do 15 minutes, sometimes I do 10 minutes when I'm really busy and I need to go to work and I'm in this rush mode, so I don't really have time to do 20 minutes. And but other days I do 20 minutes, and then I do another one in the middle of the day, and sometimes also just before bed, like 3 5 minutes. I'm just being really transparent to you. Obviously I'm still on this journey, and I'm still working on my meditation as well, just like you. So obviously soon enough I will be meditating 1 hour per day, and that's my goal that I want to achieve, 1 hour of meditation per day. Now the final thing is what apps you can use. Well, this is not sponsored, by the way. You can use an app called Headspace. That's an old app that I used to use. And there's another one called Calm. And the third one is apparently it's quite popular, but it's called Meta or something. If I find it, I'll post it in the link below this video. I actually post all the meditation apps below this video. And if you want, you can check it out. Okay, that's everything about meditation. Appreciate you watching this video, and I hope it actually served you well. I know a lot of you are having focus problem, ADHD, and you don't have the right attention span. And this meditation skill, it's skill it's gonna really change how you behave and how you go about your daily life. And I really suggest you do this from today, just 30 seconds, like I mentioned, and just work your way up slowly and slowly. Don't rush it. Take your time with it, and don't be hard on yourself. Don't give up and say things, oh, it's not really working. I tried what you told me, and I don't see any difference. I don't see any progress. To that, I say just be patient. It does take time for some people, but as long as you just stick with it, you stay on track, and you never give up on the meditation practice, you will see a change. So make sure you actually stick with this meditation practice, because in few years' time, you're gonna be the guy who can talk properly. You're gonna be the guy who is more present. You're gonna be the guy who is more happy when time is rough, when life hits you hard. So remember that. Now, if you want help to start your self-improvement journey, you want to become this new identity in a couple of months' time, you can click the link below this video to my new protocol that I launched. It is a full protocol that will take you from A to B in a couple of months' time. There's no money involved. You don't need to pay anything. It's just a protocol that will actually help you become this different person. And I promise, you stick with this protocol, you do the actual work, you will see a difference in your life. If I convinced you enough, you're interested, just click the link below. So yeah, no pressure, it's there if you need it. All right, I will leave with one more thing. Become more, push for more, and live a legacy. Until then, take care and peace.